Welcome to this podcast for Brighton School of Business and Management students studying for the Btec Level 5 courses. For this unit you'll need to satisfy the criteria exactly as laid down in the assignment brief and as described here, but you should, wherever possible, use examples from your own organisation or business sector, as well as showing evidence of having studied the unit topics in depth and breadth by referring where appropriate to relevant models, theories and established best practices. To enhance your understanding of these assignment issues, we strongly recommend that you also discuss them with managers and specialists in your own organisation. Each section should be approximately 375 words, which is flexible up to 450 words, not including graphics or illustrations, so you need to keep your responses focused on what is being specifically asked for in each section. Section 1. A simple, brief discussion is required here on the similarities, differences and relationships between management and leadership. For example, all managers have some leadership role as well as an operational role. On bullet point 2, you need to select and describe a few organisational, corporate and strategic level objectives, such as achieving ISO 9001 certification, achieving targeted market share, profit level, customer satisfaction level, or moving successfully into a new region, and then say how management or leadership style will or might impact on the achievement of those objectives both positively and negatively, and explain why. Section 2. You need to do exactly as asked, searching on the internet using the phrase personal plus professional skills plus effective manager will produce many useful links, plus consider your own experiences as well. For bullet point 2, you need to give examples of different skills or approaches used by named leaders, contrasting ones from different fields, and you need to also refer to the skills and attributes that are acknowledged as being those of each named successful leader. The last bullet point needs you to identify which leadership style or styles you personally use and what impact those have on your team and colleagues, with ideally some input from others, not only your own view. Section 3. Here you need to describe and name a range of established management and leadership theories and models, and then you need to describe particular situations or organisational events, such as a merger, recession problems, competitors gaining market share, political and legislative changes, etc., and explain where each theory or model would be appropriate. On the second bullet point, you need to name and briefly summarise the established leadership theories and models, and then describe how each one would be most suitable for a particular situation or organisational event, or given situation as the question describes it, such as some of the situations described elsewhere in this assignment. Section 4. Here you need to describe a particular specific or leadership role, for example the owner-manager of a newly formed company, head of a new division, head or managing director of an underperforming division or company implementing a major change, such as relocation, reorganisation, changing the services or product portfolio, implementing a new quality system, responding to a recession, etc., and describe what evaluation or assessment methods could be used to assess the leadership skills needed in a particular situation or organisational event. Following on from the criteria above, explain and describe what training and development action should be taken to make sure that the chosen person has the necessary skills. On the last bullet point, following on from your response to the above, you need to do exactly as asked, justify why you have recommended the development methods, not the skills, that you have included in your management and leadership skills development action plan. Don't forget that you need to write a reflective statement and add a list of sources of information and references showing any books, websites, articles, case studies, reports, internal documents and personal interviews that you drew on to complete this assignment. The reflective statement and sources of information and references are not included in the word count. Here is a list of websites that you should find useful when preparing this assignment. And if you need any further help or assistance with this assignment, please contact your tutor.